Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Are you hey okay? In your neck of the woods? What up? What up? Manners and respect, man. Are your girl, Debbie from Donga Yard. Welcome you all to the Jamaican kitchen. Welcome once more. It is the Jamaican cooking journey. If you're new right on over here, special welcome. Those of you who were there with me from the beginning of this journey and you're still here, manners and respect. If you're having a birthday, whenever you watch this video, happy birthday to you from the Jamaican cooking journey. If it has already passed or if it is to come, happy belated and happy birthday when it comes for the month of October. On today's episode of the Jamaican cooking journey, I'll be sharing with you all beef stew peas. All beef stew peas, no pork. So I've got here my peas, which I have pre-soaked. And you can see this is one of the peas that we are run from. But at the end of the day, we have got to do what we got to do. I've showed you in prior videos what you can use to bring up the color of your peas. If you have your good original red peas, you don't have to worry. Okay, we're using here some corned beef. Corned beef right here, which I have already pre-soaked. And I am going to get some water on it to get it all scalded off. I've got here some fresh beef that I have trimmed and cut up, but I have not washed as yet. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to be going right here and I'm going to get in some water on this here, this corned beef. I'm going to be scalding it off just like we did with pigtail. Okay, all beef stew peas, may soon come. Okay, now fam, I'm back. I've washed my meat and I have with my lime and I've drained it and all of that. I've got right here my my corned beef coming to a boil to start scalding off. So what I'm going to be doing, you know, this is all bland, so I'm going to be seasoning up the fresh beef. So I'm seasoning up with garlic, and you can feel free to season up with whatever you want to. No salt, because we are working with a little saltiness from the corned beef. At the end of it, if we need a little salt when we are gravy down, stew down, then we can probably do it. Okay? And as I am doing this video, bear in mind if at the latter part of this video I have to finish with all subtitles, please bear in mind music is being played on the outside. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be seasoning up with a little paprika. We want to give this meat a little color, because it's all, you know, so we don't want to use no soy sauce or anything like that. I'm using some basil. Some cumin would be good right here, but I don't have cumin for the longest while, and I don't know why. A little cumin would be good. I remember when you're using your cumin, don't use too much, because cumin, just a small amount, goes a long way, because cumin is strong. I haven't had it for the longest while, but it would be really good right here. A little cilantro. So this is what I'm using and all of that right here. I'm just going to be using just like this for now. I'm going to be seasoning. Want to put a little taste to the fresh beef, you know. Remember, no salt and all of that. So we're going to let it stay there about a 15 minutes and all of that. So when I return, I'll show you. Remember, the saltiness is in the corned beef. So we have this little reddish look and all of that. I'll show you how I'm going to proceed. You can do as I'm doing, and then we're going to be incorporating all three, the two meat and the peas, to cook. If you are cooking on just like regular pot, you can just put it in your pot and turn down your stove and cook it slow cook. You can use the slow cooker, you can use the electric pressure cooker, which you all call the instant pot. But I'm using my old-time pressure cooker. So you choose your cooking method. It doesn't matter. But we're going to put all three together. The peas, the fresh beef, and the corned beef together. So as soon as that is scalded off, I will return, have it all cleaned and trimmed. It was not trimmed as yet. So I have it all trimmed. The boiling, the scalding is going to make it be the scalding is a cleansing process for the corned beef. Okay, let me repeat myself. The scalding, in case anybody go tell me, so them not see me wash it. So the scalding process is the cleansing process for the corned beef. So when we return after scalding, I'll trim, cut up, and we'll be ready to put all three together. I soon come. Okay, now fam, we are back. First things first, this is my scalded corned beef. I have trimmed it and I have cut it up. This is my seasoned fresh beef that you saw me did in the prior clip. In this pressure pot here, I have got a little oil, maybe about a tablespoon, and a peg of garlic. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna swirl this around inside this little bit of oil here, just to get the things, you know, the seasoning all, you know, coming together. Cause look here, a stew peas, and it has to have some flavor. So you can just put the beef into the water like that and get it all flavored. You have to use a little stir frying around method to get the seasonings together. You don't have to do it for long, you know. We're just gonna do this for about 2 to 3 minutes on a high flame and all of that. And when we return, we're just gonna be incorporating our corned beef and our peas, and we're gonna leave it to cook with a little piece of green thyme and an extra peg of garlic. I soon come. I eat, and you just go and swirl it around. You're not gonna let it get brown or anything, you know. I eat and all of that. Just getting the seasonings in there, all, you know, indulged with the meat and all of that. I soon come. So now fam, I'm right back at you, and this is what is happening. You notice that little juice. So instead of oil, we have little juice in there. So remember, it's 2 pieces, you know. So this is the time now when we are gonna add our corned pork or corned beef. Why do I keep saying pork? So these are the 2 beef now, corned and fresh beef together. So you wanna stir it up now, right? The peas should be ready enough, but it's not. But as we go along, I'll show you how we're going to get that color. So for the people not into pork, this is the all beef stew peas. You need a little piece of the corn one to give it that flavor. So we're going to put this now. This is the pre-soaked peas with the water. You don't throw this water out. Right in there. Remember, we are pressuring. And this is enough, as I always tell you, when you're pressuring, just to cover what you have inside there. This is just enough water to deal with these peas and these meat and all of that. Gonna put a piece of garlic in there, did we? No? Did I put it? Extra? Yes, I did. And all of that. So I'm gonna cover now, and I'm gonna pressure to what my pressure cooker, how my pressure cooker operates. If you're doing it this way, you pressure to how your pressure cooker operates. So we're gonna leave it there to pressure. If you're not using your pressure, you'll have to leave this to cook, slow cook for about 3 hours and all of that. Catch you. Okay, now family, this is what we have. This is our all beef stew peas. And if you know me well, I always start to do this. Pressing a few of the peas to the back and all of that. And let me tell you, if at this point, from this point on, I'll have my maybe not. Please see with me if it has to happen. Finish this video with some subtitles. I don't want to lose it because music is playing on the background. Neither do I want to be demonetized. So ride with me and whistle with me. Look at me here. Pressing out a few of these. The peas, getting some of them out. And I'm going to get my flame back up and all of that. So this is what we have. This is our all beef stew peas. Look at all of that. We're going to need a little excess water. So I'm going to get that rolling. Oh yes, we have a little excess water here. Not a lot. And all of that. So as soon as you put it in, that was not really fully hot. It was just like warm because it's on the stove top and all of that. So we have a good, nice pot of all beef stew peas right here and all of that. Now I've got all my little condiments, herbs I have here. I have fresh green thyme, a little chopped careless looking onion, but that's how it goes sometimes. A little fresh parsley, green bell pepper, red bell pepper, a little worthless looking scotch bonnet, rather looking worthless scallions, but it doesn't matter. And most of all, some pimento berries or allspice. Now this is the time for our pinas. So you know how to make your pinas, and if you don't know, you have to go, and I'll send you where in the description. I'll leave that link for you to go look how to make your dough. So you make your dough and you pinch off a little piece at a time, and you make something looking like this. They have to have point, but from time to time you don't really get them some pinas. Some people say spin, but it's pinas. Gonna put a few dozens of that in there because some people like it a lot. And then when I'm through, I'll come back, I'll put in those, and we are gonna be stewing down, getting down our all beef stew peas right into here. May soon come. At this point, all our peanuts are in, about half of a cup of freshly squeezed coconut milk, and that is also gonna even dim that red color more. But you know we can always deal with that and all of that. Let us get it all stirred in and all of that. Yup. Now is the time for all our little condiments. And you don't have to put these that I put. You put what you want to put. Get your flame up now and all of that and leave it there. Let it start getting that togetherness. Look at there. Look at that. You don't have to put in what I put in. You put what you want to put, okay? So we're going to give it another cooking down for about 3 minutes. We're going to be covering it and all of that. And the smell of the stew peas starts coming out with the coconut milk and the peas. It starts coming out, and as you see, I've got to change my top again because something is to the south of Jamaica. And can I tell you, make we pray, I pray we do it, because look here, the fan is here, the AC is there, and it now make it. So next clip I'll show you what I'll use to bring back up the color. We're gonna add a little gig to it, and we're gonna leave it to finish simmering down and all of that. May soon come. Okay, now fam, this is what is happening inside here and all of that. You see it? Yeah. But at this point you want to put in some garlic, smashed fresh garlic, and don't forget your ginger. That is what is going to help for that coconut milk not to make any problems with your tummy. We're putting in some tomato paste. Remember, I always show you that. If you're new here, that's what I do when the peas is so doesn't have a lot of color. So you want to stir it around. Also, my main one is the beetroot juice, but I don't have the beetroot today, so I am opting to use the tomato paste. And as I see here, I can get all of this in and all of that. Now that you have gotten this in, you want to stir, and you also want to taste for some form of flavoring in this all beef stew peas and all of that. Okay, I have already tasted off camera. I've got my flavor that I so want, but what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna add probably a tablespoon of this red wine marinade. This is beef. We put it in stew beef. We put it in peppered steak, anything to do with beef, just to give this stew peas a gig. Get your flame back up a bit and all of that. Now you see that stew peas look coming out. You see that pretty stew peas color coming out and all of that. Camera girl, you want to show them? And all of that. Stew peas is coming to come. All beef stew peas. The consistency is not from where it's supposed to be. Not far. So what you want to know, you want to lower your flame. Coming back probably about for another 2 minutes. And maybe within that time you come back about 2 times. Properly, thorough stirring, getting everything together. When you see me next, all beef stew peas will be right in your face. Look at me here. Look at the color that we ended up with and all of that. We did not start with this color. We did not have this color coming along. Learn to get yourself in gear. Get yourself nice up in your kitchen. All beef stew peas. You can just remove your thyme and all of the little stuff them where you don't want. Remember now, low temperature. When you see me next, stew peas will be ready right in your face. Look at the simmering of this stew peas, family. Girls and boys, ladies and gentlemen, when you're cooking like this, you're cooking. Look at this simmering. Look at me here now. Wow. Look at me here. Look at me here. Next clip. I'm plating up some just for you right now. Just for you. You know, in the pork something. you know, in the holy pot, Trenton and pigtail, all of them sitting there. So I'm showing you, you can use your corned beef and your fresh beef for just nice up your stew peas. And all of that. Let's go clean up this plate. Come back. From my kitchen to yours. From my Jamaican kitchen to your family table, to your palate, and most of all to your stomach. All beef stew peas done in Debbie's kitchen. Please do enjoy. You don't have to do my presentation. Do what you want to do. Take it and make it your own and bring life into your kitchen. Okay? Make sure you just mix and match, and then you'll be so amazed by what you can do in your kitchen. Remember to give me a big fat thumbs up if you have liked this video. Make sure you're subscribed when you do subscribe. Remember to hit the notification bell and press the option on. We are coming with black cake giveaways. Also, we are taking orders for black cake. Remember our little merch and all of that. Please support us in whatever small way you can. We would really be thankful, and we also would be appreciative of it. Remember to be you, do you. Most of all, love you. This all beef stew peas for your